World leaders gathered at Buckingham Palace to attend the British Prime Minister's funeral, but among the police were hidden criminals. They used the security checks as a cover to plant a remote bomb beneath the Canadian Prime Minister's car. As the car reached the center of the plaza, the bomb exploded in front of the entire crowd. At that moment, another criminal dressed as a royal guard opened fire and killed the German chancellor instantly. The gunfire was the signal. All the criminals pulled out their weapons. Their main target, the President of the United States. Agent Mike immediately shielded the US president and tried to rush him into Buckingham Palace. But just as the attack began, the British officials locked the palace gates, choosing to protect themselves. With no other option, Mike and the president raced back to the car and attempted to escape, but the attackers were ready. They launched a grenade at the vehicle. The hood was blown wide open. They were now completely surrounded. Calling for backup was pointless. It was already too late. Meanwhile, the Japanese Prime Minister, who had arrived in a private car, was stuck in traffic on London Bridge. Two ambulances suddenly sped through the emergency lane. They were packed with explosives. The attackers detonated the bombs, destroying the bridge's supports. Cracks tore through the ground, and the bridge collapsed, swallowing the Prime Minister's car into the river. At the same time, the Italian Prime Minister was on a date with his secretary when a violent explosion ripped through Big Ben. Nearby, the French president had just arrived by the Thames River. A massive cargo ship passed by, clearly part of the terrorists' plan. In just minutes, 5 world leaders were killed. Only the US president survived. A backup bulletproof vehicle arrived. Mike and his team got the president inside and sped off. But the attackers weren't finished. A squad of motorcycles chased after them. Mike called Air Force One to request an escape route, but the city's communications had already been cut. Even their radios were dead. Suddenly, a police car approached, but it wasn't friendly. Gunmen inside opened fire with automatic weapons. One of the security drivers reacted quickly, slamming into the side of the enemy car and stopping the attackers just in time. After a chaotic high-speed chase, Mike managed to get the president to the emergency response center. 3 helicopters were waiting. They jumped on board and took off, but the attack wasn't over. Back at his hideout, the terrorist leader opened his laptop. Phase 1 had gone even better than expected. Now it was time for Phase 2. He sent new orders to his men, shut down London's entire power grid. Within seconds, the entire city went dark.